The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
Here we go, first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started. And hearing the sound of leather on willow. Good shot, it's found the gap.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Wait. That's out. Caught.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait on.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Waiting. Wait there.
Just threw the shot too early.
End of the over, 4 off it. The Sunrisers are 1 for 4. Sharma is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Big edge.
Gets off the mark.
Yes.
Loud appeal. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Rabada has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yeah.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well and a beautiful shot. That just raced away. Some adjustments to the field.
Yes.
Brilliant shot, that.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary. Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep, yep.
There'll be runs here. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Rabada from the north end. Going with spin now.
Is coming into the attack.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
You can't skip down the pitch and then do a complete air shot. How that isn't a stumping, I'll never know.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
10 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 1 for 30. Curran, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Waiting.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Markram shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Massive edge.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before and keep the batter under pressure.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep, yep.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Trouble. Oh, gone.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
The right-hander is coming into bat at
Yep.
number 4.
A couple on offer here.
Easy does it. First ball and get some runs.
Wait. Wait.
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Phoenix, please give him a...
Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
2 wickets in a
An
row.
innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah.
They'd look for a couple here.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Wait.
That's the over. The Sunrisers are 4 for 43.
For 43.
Livingston into the attack now from the south end.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep. Wait. Yeah.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Livingston will be disappointed with that delivery.
Edge. Amazing delivery. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Yeah.
Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
53. The new batsman hitting into the crease.
Wait on.
7.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Loud shout.
Yep.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Coming into bat at number 8 for Hyderabad Phoenix.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Bowlers. Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep, yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Livingston has really kept the pressure on in this over, just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yes.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yes. Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Wait on.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Are now 6.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. And the innings comes to an end. The Kings will need 72 runs. Thick edge! Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Wait on.
Edge! What a ball! Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. The Kings are none for 4. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Ahmed coming into the attack from the north end.
Yes.
Great shot.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yes.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Steered away nicely, let the ball do all the work for them. Nicely played for 4.
Yeah.
Flew away with pace, brilliant timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Head, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that. A few moves made. In the field.
Yeah.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yeah.
Time that brilliantly.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That one almost went at right angles. Amazed it didn't catch anything on the way through.
Yeah. Keep us in.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
9 runs added there. The Kings are none for 25.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Huge edge. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait. Yep.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Strong appeal.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Sharma will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. End of the over, 9 runs coming from it. The Kings are 1 for 34. Straight to the fielder. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Huge appeal.
Yep. Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
The short ball is picked up early, not the best delivery, but it was certainly a very good shot to dispatch it.
Wait there.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Head ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yeah.
Right out of the middle.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yeah.
Terrific touch. Cracks it away behind square for 4.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap. Ahmed did very nicely out there on the boundary. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
59.
Markram, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Wait.
Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't quite time it.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait. Wait on.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
A little late on that. No run scored.
6 runs added in that over. The Kings are 1 for 65. Going with pace now.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Managed to get it fine and it trickled away to the boundary. Just waited on it nicely.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Could that be out? Looks so.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
And those are the winning runs.
That always looked like a total that would be tough to defend. They would have